Well, I'm a wife, no children, but I do have a full-time uh, corporate career. But I do like to have my little side hustles for an extra stream of income. So I've done that for many, many years. Um, I also am very close to my family, and so I do a lot with family, with my mother and my siblings, and I just really always like to be learning new things. So that's probably one of my mother says I've always been that way. You're always wanting to learn things. So
Yeah.
I really um, like learning new things. I had been following one of my leaders, Nicole Connor, on her different coaching uh, uh, businesses that she
Opportunities.
has, yeah,
Uh-huh.
opportunities stuff. And I did take one of her coaching classes, which I found it was amazing. And then I followed her on Facebook, and I noticed all these really cool posts she was making. And I asked her about them, and she said, "Well, it's a class called Story Sells, and I think you would really enjoy it." And she says it's a great group of people, and it's a 12-week course. And so she gave me a little bit of information. I said, "Okay, I'm in." And I'm not very tech savvy, so I wanted to learn how to um, do these cool stories, um, and I noticed that it helped promote her business, her side hustle,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, but it was very friendly. It wasn't standoffish, or kind of like, it wasn't blasting by my product. It was very friendly, very inviting. So that's when I decided to. I said, okay, sign me up. I'm in. I'm currently with startup. Uh, it's in a beta phase company,
Mm-hmm.
LiveCana, and I am really enjoying it. Love the products.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also have part of a travel um, club that also I build. And I want to do some other things, but I haven't, really decided on which ones. I'm looking at different options. Right. Yeah, I did one for my sister for her 34th wedding anniversary because, she doesn't need flowers or gifts or anything like that.
Yay.
But I did that, and she was crying when she called me to thank me because it was such a nice gift. And then I did one for an aunt who passed, and her kids really appreciated it, and her brothers and sisters from Arizona were able to see it, and
Yeah.
they really loved it. And it just gives you some joy when you can make people feel good or comfort people. And I really love honoring people. So this has given me the tool to do that. Yes, yes, I've learned that.
Yeah.
I've learned that by going through each week, all of the 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. But like I say, there were some weeks that were a little more difficult for me.
Yeah.
And I can go back now and practice, review the material, review the instructions, and practice and masters those skills, and do what I feel comfortable with, and I feel like I've got the skill down. And but we need to constantly challenge ourselves. So I like the content that it comes to. Some things are very simple to do, and some things are a little more, take a little more skill set, and we need to challenge ourselves constantly. So and Coach Kibi is very, you know she challenges us, which is good. you
Oh yeah.
know and all of her other coaches that are very supportive of any of us that, so I mean, it's just so worth the investment. I think anybody who has a side hustle, a business, either whether it be an online business or brick and mortar, um, uh, would be great for it. Someone who wants to upskill, because we always have to constantly be upskilling. With the times right now, some of us may not have our current employ, and we have to learn new skill sets in order to, find another, employ. So I think it's for anybody, and just somebody who wants to. It's just like a photography class. Sometimes you want to do it for, for leisure, for fun, and this is right up in that alley where you learn all these skills, and you can, enhance your pictures and your posts to your friends and family. So I think it's for everybody and anybody. I've encouraged, I've shared with my friends, you really should look into this, especially a lot of us are at home right now, right? And I have friends and family saying, well, I've kind of tried to stay off of social media because it's all negative news. And I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
I says, I've been taught to just love on people and post positive things. And that's what I try to do now. Is just post positive and love on people and honor people and promote people. And it just really gives me a sense of joy, that I'm able to put a smile on somebody's face.